Brits are a nation of food lovers.
Oh, my goodness!
Hello.
Our supermarkets are jam-packed with products from every corner of the globe.
Konnichiwa!
But how much do we really know about the journey our food makes to our plates?
Wow. I've never seen it like it in all my life. Oh!
The Food Unwrapped team travel all over the world and beyond
This is like stepping into the future.
to reveal the trade secrets behind the food we eat. Tonight, I journey to an Israeli date plantation to help spread the love.
So basically, these trees, these are just sperm donors.
I ask, how much processed meat is it okay to eat?
So that is a very processed sausage.
And I meet a man with a magic apple tree.
So you've got one tree?
There were 250 different varieties on that.
Really?
First, dates.
I do enjoy a good date. And I was thinking, you know, if you get raisins, I can get grapes. If I buy plums, I can get prunes. But you can't get, like, the fresh fruit of the date, can you? Or can you?
Good question.
Thank you.
Don't know. That's a good outline, isn't it?
I wouldn't know from the top of my head, to be honest with you.
I think the fresh dates are plums.
Why don't you sell the fresh ones?
I think this is where they come from.
Do you like a date? Depends who it's with, I suppose.
I'm going to have to keep looking for some fresh dates.
Or go to Israel.
That is an excellent idea. If only.
Sorry, Kate, this one's for me. I'm bound for the Arava Desert in Israel, which produces 30 tons of the fruit every year.
And you look out the window here, it is dry, arid, harsh conditions. It's the last place you'd expect to find thriving agriculture. But in the distance there are huge date trees. And that's where I'm heading. So look at this, in the desert, little donkey.
Donkeys, desert, and not a drop of water anywhere.
Hi there, I'm Jim.
This is the Keturah Kibbutz, run by plantation manager Lisa Solomon.
These must be the date palms.
That's right.
They're incredible, aren't they?
We're doing something very important right now for the production of the fruit. Let me come show you.
Okay, great.
On this vast plantation, there are 10,000 date palms producing the succulent medjool date. And today, they're collecting pollen for fertilisation.
These are the male trees. And
These are just male trees?
these are just male trees, right.
Unlike most trees on the planet, you get male and female date palms. And to produce those juicy little fruits, Mr. and Mrs. Date Tree need to get jiggy.
Female trees obviously produce the fruit, and the male trees produce the pollen.
Unfortunately, neither birds nor bees are attracted to the flowers. So these old boys need a helping hand getting their pollen into the female.
So basically, these trees, in the palm world, these are just sperm donors.
You could put it that way.
Once snipped from the tree, it's time to get up close and personal with the female.
These are our pickers.
So this takes us right up to the flowers.
It does.
And then this is the pollen here.
Mm-hmm. That's the pollen mixture.
And we're going to disperse that on the flowers.
Yes.
Right, well, let's do it then.
Okay.
Up we go. So this is what a giraffe feels like.
Despite this dry environment, these leggy ladies can grow to the dizzy height of 75 feet. That's 3 houses stacked on top of each other.
So looking at the flower there, there's all those funny little nodules, those little bumps. What
Right.
would they be?
Those are actually the individual flowers. And each one of those is a potential date, and they need to be pollinated.
OK, here we go.
The male pollen is sprayed directly at the female plant to fertilise it.
How much do I put on?
Keep going. A little bit more.
I don't normally do this on a first date.
My whole load?
That's enough.
OK. So that's my first flower fertilised.
Good date producer you are.
Each female tree can yield up to 6,000 fruits a year, but not for another 6 months. Now we're off to the packing plant where they process the fruit.
Wow, I could eat them all.
Here the dates get sorted by size and flavour and dispatched to every corner of the globe. But hang on a minute, these look like the dried variety we get at home.
So you can see that's been dried. Where does the drying happening?
It has not been dried.
It hasn't been dried.
No.
It's really crinkly.
I know, but that's how the fruit looks when it's picked from the tree.
So it's picked.
It's picked just like that.
I always thought there was these great big drying rooms where you put them in the sun to go crinkly.
No, no.
Wow. So what happens to the fruit?
It grows for 7 months on the tree, and it starts really smooth, and it's hard, and then it loses moisture, and as it's losing moisture in a natural way, it becomes crinkly at the time that it's ready to be picked.
Right.
The more moisture it loses, the sweeter the fruit becomes, until eventually it takes on the fudge-like flavour we know and love.
Oh, my word. Super sweet, but it's fresh.
It is, it's absolutely fresh. That's how it's picked from the tree.
So fresh dates are in fact dry by nature and not processed like other dried fruits. But how on earth do they grow these juicy delights when there's no water for miles? Later, I find the answer in the unlikeliest of places.
So basically, this is like a city of sewage.
Next, processed meat.
Quick question for you. I've been told I ought to cut down on processed meats. I've been reading there, it's sort of quite bad for you. Can you tell me what is a processed meat?
Is bacon processed?
Probably not.
Salami, is that processed?
How about a ham?
Oh, right. Square ham.
You don't know whether a sausage is processed or not.
Now, processed meat has been linked to bowel cancer, according to the World Health Organization. So I've come to Northern Ireland to get to the bottom of what's safe and what's not.
It is breakfast time in Belfast, and the crew are tucking into a full English. Bacon, sausages. Which ones are processed? I think all of them.
Processed or not processed? That's a sensitive subject for Sausage Supremo Dennis Lynn.
Welcome to Finnebrook.
Nice to meet you.
Dennis's sales went down 20% when the report hit the headlines, and he's got beef with the World Health Organization.
Why do you think that the WHO's recommendations around processed meat don't apply to your sausages?
Well, that's very, very simple. I think the best way to explain this is to show you what goes into our sausages.
Hands in here?
Yeah.
Dennis's state-of-the-art factory makes over 140 million sausages a year.
So high-tech. First spot of sausage.
And aren't all sausages processed? I've got my eyes peeled.
This is the beginning of your sausage.
British outdoor bred pork shoulder.
So there's nothing wrong with that, is it? That's a lovely piece of pork. Let's get mincing. Do you add anything at this point?
Nothing. We just mince the meat.
Nothing is slipping into these sausages that I don't know about.
First up, you're putting your mince in, and it's 100% pure, fresh,
It's exactly
lovely
the
pork.
same 100% pork you saw us mince there, yeah.
I'm just checking, Dennis. I've
Yep.
got to check.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, what's going in next?
Chives, parsley, and gluten-free crumb.
So maybe it is just Mother Nature's finest. Anything else?
Salt, pepper, and a preservative called E223.
Come again, Dennis.
E223.
Well, this is it, isn't it? E223. You're putting an E number in your sausage, therefore it puts it into the processed category?
It's a very complicated question. E223 is in most fruit juices, all beers, wines, cakes, buns. E223 is a very, very safe preservative, and there are no carcinogenic links at all.
I want to see it in isolation. Oh, OK, right, this is it. Now, although you're saying that this doesn't make your sausage processed, according to...
I'm not saying it doesn't make it processed. It goes through a process. But the word processed means different things to different people. It is not in the same category as a European-style sausage that has had nitrites added to it, which make it cured.
So it seems not all sausages are equal, and that is Dennis's issue.
The British sausage should never have been in the same category. You can call it processed or call it whatever you like, but there's no reason to put it into that category.
Would you eat your sausages every day?
I do eat my sausages every day. I'm the chief taster. This is the same as eating a pork chop.
So Dennis clearly doesn't see his sausages as processed meat. But if they aren't, then what is?
I think I need to clear up exactly what is meant by processed meat. I'm going to email the World Health Organization and find out how they define it.
Next, apples. We Brits are quite discerning when it comes to our favourite fruit. Can you name any apples without looking?
Cox.
Bramley.
Braeburn.
Braeburn.
Jazz.
Okay.
Granny Smith.
Green and red.
Okay. Can you name some different varieties of lemon?
No.
I don't know. I didn't know there were different types.
So loads of different types of apple. How many different types of banana can you name?
I can't name any bananas now.
So how come there are so many different varieties? I've come to West Sussex to meet a fella who's really into apples. Over 25 years, Paul Barnett has been building up a little collection.
What's going on here?
That's my apple display.
Holy cow. How many you got?
380 on display here.
Wow, that's astounding, actually.
But how has he got so many and all ripe at the same time?
You must have a massive orchard.
Most of the collection comes from this one big tree on the lawn here with 250 different varieties on that.
What? Really? It's like the faraway tree, isn't it?
It's taken Paul decades to create this extraordinary tree which grows apples used for everything from eating and cooking to cider making.
I'm no gardener, but I know that an apple tree grows one type of apple. So how have you done this?
I'd take a little graft a couple of inches long and graft in the winter months.
So you got one tree and then you put other
varieties
onto it. It's amazing.
250 kinds of apples from one tree. Crikey. Later, I get grafting and go underground to look at the world of supermarket apple science, which is worth billions.
It's immensely valuable to the tune of £8 billion.
Really?
Yes.
Back to apples. Earlier, I met Paul and his incredible tree.
Most of the collection comes from this one big tree on the lawn here with 250 different varieties on that.
Really?
Paul's apple tree is a labour of love. But how are all those supermarket apples grown?
So I've come to East Malling Research Centre to find out a little bit more.
The team here are on the cutting edge of horticultural science and have revolutionised the way the world grows apples.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to East Malling.
Feli Fernandez and her colleagues are geneticists and pioneering fruit breeders.
Okay.
Have a bite, tell me what you think.
What's that called?
At the moment it hasn't got a name, it's only a number.
They develop new apple varieties for our supermarkets.
I like that.
And if you like it, we must be doing something right.
Surprisingly, they don't design these apples to be grown from pips. Just like Paul, they create perfect apple trees by attaching one cutting to an existing plant.
This is Tilly.
Hello, Diddy.
Hiya.
Nice to meet you.
And you?
When the team find the variety of apple they want to mass produce, they take a graft and attach it to the stump of a dwarf fruit tree called a rootstock.
So this is the rootstock here.
Yeah.
You're kind of almost getting a perfect
marrying the
match.
two together, yeah.
That is not bad.
It's not bad.
The graft will fuse onto the dwarf rootstock and then be planted out in the orchard.
I'm very pleased with that.
Let me show you what it boils down to in terms of what rootstocks do for trees.
OK.
By grafting all our favourite varieties onto dwarf rootstocks, they can produce normal-sized fruit on much smaller trees.
I mean, they're pretty small, aren't they?
They need to be. That's allowed the industry to go from the traditional apple orchards, ladders for picking, whole massive trees with actually very little yield per hectare, to the modern orchards that you have at the moment, with very compact trees that can be picked from the ground for high productivity per hectare.
Thanks to the work here, apple producers have increased their yields tenfold. But the real secret lies beneath these little trees.
So, come on in. Now we're going to go down into the bunker.
Oh.
Come on in.
This is the root lab. These tunnels have been built underneath the orchard.
And hopefully
like a massive
there'll be
wormery.
something to see when I do this. Can you see the lines?
I've got one here.
Here, under these special lights, scientists study the root systems without disturbing them, examining their depth and span and ability to absorb nutrients. And with this data, they have developed super rootstocks, which means we're spoilt for choice in the supermarket.
The research that made that possible has been immensely valuable to the industry, apple industry worldwide, to the tune of over £8 billion.
Really?
Yes.
8 billion. Hell of a lot of money for some roots.
There is more to the apple tree than meets the eye.
Back to dates. I'm in arid Israel, where I've discovered that dried dates are in fact fresh dates.
That's how the fruit looks when it's picked from the tree.
So it's picked?
It's picked just like that.
But how can they grow such succulent fruit in this desert? I'm heading to meet Gel Shoham at a water plant on the outskirts of Tel Aviv.
Ah, you must be Gal.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome to the Shifdan.
Now, tell me, what's going on here then?
To use wastewater for unlimited irrigation. So let's start at the beginning.
Let's go.
This gargantuan site is one of the largest and most advanced in the Middle East. It treats an amazing 120 billion litres of wastewater every year.
Let's go. Look at this place. It is colossal. It is like a space station, isn't it?
And the Israelis are light years ahead of any other country when it comes to water conservation. They recycle over 85% of what they use. Spain, in distant second place, recycles only 19%.
So what is this over here then?
That's the raw sewage.
Wow, look at that. It's just like a river.
It is a river.
You can smell it, can't you?
Of course.
So how many people was that from?
2,500,000 people, all of them from the center of Israel, arrived to this plant.
So 2,500,000 people going to the loo every day ends up here.
You can see.
To get rid of all these nasties and make the water clean enough for our dates, the sewage is pumped into these biological reactors. Oxygen activates bacteria in the sewage, which gets to work eating up all the harmful microbes.
So you use natural bacteria, give them the right conditions, and they do all the hard work.
Yes, I just have to sit and wait, and they will do the job for me. Very easy.
It then undergoes one final filtration process in these sand aquifers before it's pumped via a vast network of pipes to quench our desert dates.
So without that daily flush, you wouldn't be picking dates off your palms.
Exactly.
Well, since I've been here, I know I've been helping out.
Thank you very much.
Back to processed meat. The World Health Organization has warned us that too much can cause bowel cancer. But their very broad definition of processed meat has caused confusion.
This is the same as eating a pork chop.
Time to call in a professional.
OK, Matt, I emailed the World Health Organization to find out exactly what their definition of processed meat is, OK? Now, what I want to do today with you is make the most processed sausage known to man.
Fine.
And we're going to find out what all these processes do to our meat.
OK, so we've got our lovely pork. Now, this, at this stage, is not processed at all.
OK.
The first thing we're going to do is cure it. Manufacturers commonly use nitrites. This is the stuff that Dennis told me usually goes into those European salamis and pepperonis.
These are toxic chemicals, so already in my head, alarm bells are going.
Next, we extend its shelf life.
This is a preserving tablet.
OK.
Metabisulfate. It's also E223.
That's the stuff in Dennis's bangers.
Fermentation.
This is live bacteria.
All those continental sausages are fermented to make them last longer. Next, flavour enhancer.
MSG here.
Monosodium glutamate. Now, this stuff, according to the FSA, is completely safe.
Makes my Chinese food taste good. On the whole.
Now, as far as MSG, E223 and the live bacteria go, to date, there is no conclusive evidence to suggest they cause cancer, which makes this whole thing even more confusing.
Should we start mincing?
Oh.
Here it is. Do you want a Cumberland ring?
I think that sounds fabulous. Ooh, well done, Matt.
Finally, we're smoking these bad boys.
Are we done?
We're done.
We're cooked.
OK.
Your sausage is very different to Dennis's sausage. But according to that definition, they're both processed. Go on, I want you to have a little nibble of your processed sausage. How is it?
It's quite dense.
I'm actually not going to have a nibble.
You don't even want to nibble, no?
Do you know what?
You were all fun and games earlier, now when it comes to the crunch.
I know. Do you know what,
You let
Matt?
me down.
For the first time ever, I'm going to have to say no to your sausage.
I'll peel it. Come on, come back.
Some of these processes in our Frankensausage involve chemical nasties, while others seem more natural. So are they all equally risky? I'm confused, and so are the Young family from Lyndhurst in Hampshire. They've agreed to keep a video diary for us.
So we've got some processed ham, parma ham, sausage rolls.
Just picked up this pack of ham for the kids' sandwiches. Sodium nitrite, I mean, I don't know what that is.
So I've got some smoked bacon here. I mean, is this really going to give me cancer?
I'm heading round to the Youngs with nutritional biochemist Dr. Gunther Kuhnle from the University of Reading. He's going to interpret the WHO report and tell us what it really means.
Hi, Vicky. Fancy a bacon sandwich?
Definitely.
Yeah? When you read the headlines about processed meat, did you think, oh, do you know what, maybe we should just lay off it a bit?
It was a bit of a warning.
Let's see what Gunther's got to say. Does he think we should give up the bacon butties?
The WHO doesn't say that you should stop eating processed meat. All they say is that we know the evidence which is there is sufficient to say there's an increased risk.
So which out of the long list of processes in the WHO definition should we be most worried about?
Is it curing? Is it smoking? Is it fermenting? Is it all of those things?
The report which has been published so far, which is only a preliminary one, does not really distinguish between different factors. It would be difficult to say one is good and the other is bad. Of course, ideally, we would need to look at each individual type of product, but that's virtually impossible because there's so many different types of meat products.
The WHO is still looking into how much processed meat is okay to eat. But for now, poor Dennis's lightly processed sausage will still be lumped in with the Frankensausage.
So we all read the headlines and we were all told that a couple of bits of bacon are as bad as smoking cigarettes. Is that true?
No, definitely not.
Eating 2 rashers of bacon a day increases your odds of getting bowel cancer from 6 out of 100 to 7. But smoking a pack of fags a day ups your chances of lung cancer by 2,000%.
Do you think the WHO's recommendations have been sensationalised by the press?
Yes. Definitely.
Do you still eat sausage?
I eat sausage, I eat meat, I eat burgers. I would eat this burger straight away now.
Has that cleared things up for you at all?
Everything in moderation.
Yeah. I would eat everything on here. I haven't smelt that yet, so I'd probably eat that and say. No, I wouldn't eat that.